Their charity may have closed, but those who relied on it won't give up without a fight and a chant. So they marched from South London to the gates of Downing Street today. The Prime Minister wasn't there to hear their cries, but he did defend the decision to hand out £3 million just days before the charity folded.
The government thought it was the right thing to do to give this charity one last chance of restructuring to try and make sure it could continue its excellent work. Sadly, that didn't happen, not least because of the allegations that were made and private donors withdrawing their money. But I think the government was right to say, let's have one last go.
The Prime Minister may think it was right, but the woman at the heart of the charity, who's had to defend the ever-growing accusations, today had a message for him.
No, it's the right of these children to have a sanctuary. We don't want a chance, we want their right honoured. That's the message to the Prime Minister. It's not a chance they need, it's their rights they need.
It costs the charity £20 million a year to run. It relies on donations and over the past decade has received about £40 million in taxpayers' money from the government. Just last week, ministers gave the go-ahead for an emergency £3 million grant against advice from civil servants to withhold from funding the charity. And now donors like Joan Woolard are also raising questions. She gave the charity £200,000 from the sale of her house.
I just trusted her implicitly, and she does come over in a very, very convincing way, obviously because she's convinced some very, very high-powered people.
But money and power aside, this march was for those most affected by the closure, like Razidat Aziz, the single mother of 5.
It's difficult, it's not easy to be a single parent. I just plead to the government to save this kids' company.
Both the government and the charity have said it is now about the children, but that, it seems, is the only thing they can agree on. Charlotte Grant, 5 News.